Good morning, everybody. Today, I want to talk to you about the ABCs of life. The ABCs of life, you say? Yeah, ABCs of life. Now, how many of these ABCs of life do you already do? Or how many of these ABCs of life are you willing to do? Here's the ABCs of life. Another thing, why is it so hard for people to just do the ABCs of life? Answer that question in the comments. And let's see how many answers we can get. I'm going to read the ABCs of life to you, and then we'll see why you think they're so hard to do. A is for accepting differences. How hard is it to accept differences? It's pretty hard for lots of people to accept differences. There's many different differences that can go for ages, just talking about differences, accepting differences. Okay, be kind. Now, that's not hard to do. It's not hard to be kind. It's kind of hard to be kind when someone's being rude, but it's best to be kind and not be rude. C, count your blessings. Instead of complaining about what you want or what you don't have or how much you need to do this or how much you need to do that, count your blessings and be thankful for what you already have. Because you can't get everything you want, Just count your blessings and be thankful you have something. Let's see. Now, D, dream. Do you dream? I'm not talking about like having nightmares or dream. Dream how you want your life to be. Dream how you can change yourself to be a better person. Dream. That's a fun one. E, express your thanks to someone. Let's say someone opened the door for you, or someone told you, hey, I liked your hair even though it was messy, or hey, your shirt's nice, where'd you get it, or whatever you want to comment. Express thanks when someone gives you a compliment, even if you think you don't fit the compliment. Thank you for the compliment, or thank you for commending me. Instead of speaking bad towards people, thank them. Even, it might be a little sarcastic when someone says, boy, howdy, whatever the deal is that they're wanting to say about you, say, thank you. And they'll say, okay. Change people. Okay. F, forgive. That's a hard one. Now, I can forgive, but you can't forget. Now, Christ can forgive and has forgot when he forgives, and he won't bring it back up. But we keep bringing everything back up. Forgive for something, then you turn around and do it again. Did you really mean it when you want to get forgiven for it? We need to practice to be a better person and ask God to help us. So, forgive. Don't be afraid to forgive. G, give freely. Like when someone needs something, do it out of the kindness of your heart. Don't just do it out of obligation. Now, my daughter's a really good one for that. She goes out of her way to help people. No one even asked. Someone was giving away commodities in another town. She drove to that town out of her own pocket, never asked nobody for money, and then brought food for the whole family, which she drove to 2 towns to do, or 3. She drove in 3 towns to do one family. She drove to the town to get the food, drove through the town she lived in, then drive to another town to deliver it, and then they didn't want it. So give freely. You will be blessed. Okay, H. Harm no one. And that's a hard one. Because you can harm somebody just from giving them a bad look. You can harm somebody from just saying things by word of mouth can really harm somebody. But they might be talking about physically harming somebody. But harming somebody in any way is wrong. So let's try not to do that. Imagine more. Can you imagine more? Yeah. J is for jettison anger. Jettison anger. Let's try not to be angry. Focus on being nice and try to keep the anger down. Take a deep breath. Blow it out. Do it 3 times when you start getting angry. If you have to count it. Then people will say that person's calming down, and they'll leave you alone, and then your anger will go down faster. That's 2. Then 3, and then they'll say, "Oh, okay." And people that you're angry with maybe will turn around and be a better person towards you. It ain't gonna happen that fast, but it's possible. Let's see. Keep confidence. That's good. Can you keep confidence? L is for love truly. Anyone can say I love you. Anybody. My little granddaughter is not even 2 years old yet, and I love you. She don't quite say it perfectly, but she's saying I love you. But anybody can say I love you. Be careful out there when people tell you they love you, because sometimes it's just words to get to you. So be careful. Love truly. Master something. What are you good at? What do you want to be good at? Find something you want to be good at. Learn it and master it. You can do that. We all can do that. N is for nurture hope. So if you got hope in something, nurture it. Work on it. Make it happen. O is for open your mind. If you can open your mind, you can receive so many good things. Open your mind and listen. P is for pack lightly. Whatever that might mean. Let's say you're going on a trip. Don't want to take too much stuff, I guess. I don't know. Pack lightly. That's all. Pack lightly. You read what you want into that. Q is for quell rumors. Like, don't spread them. Try to remember how it feels when someone talks about you behind your back, and how hurtful it gets when you finally find out what was going on by somebody else. If you have a problem with somebody, talk to that person individually, quietly together, and not behind their back, because it spreads and gets bigger and turns into something totally wrong. So let's quell our rumors. Okay, R is for reciprocate. Can you reciprocate when someone does something for you and do it back? Something good. Let's don't reciprocate bad. S is for seek wisdom. And where can you do that? You can do that in books and in elderly. Go talk to an elderly person and find out, talk to them about, hey, what did you do when you was a child? Did you, whatever. Ask questions. Seek wisdom. Touch hearts is for T. Can you touch hearts? How many hearts can you touch? That's what I try to do on my YouTube, by touching hearts. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But if you can just touch one heart, It was something good. U is for understand. Can you understand? Do you try to understand? I think it's important that we understand. And that can go for many different things too. V is value truth. And I always told my kids growing up, I said, it's better to tell the truth and get in trouble than to tell a lie and get in trouble. Because the truth always turns out better than the lie. And the Bible says the liar, I don't know the exact reference. I probably should have that before I even quote it, but I think a liar is worse than a thief, and the thief is one of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not steal. And if you lie, you're worse than a thief. So, value truth. W is for win graciously. Let's don't be like a sourpuss when you lose a game. Or let's have better sportsmanship. Accept losses, but win graciously. X, I don't even know how to say this. Extricate. You read into that what you want. I have no idea what it is. It's Xeriscape. Extricate. Okay. Y. Yearn for peace. That's self-explanatory. Yearn for peace. And last but not least, Z. Zealously support a worthy cause. So, that's something I've always wanted to do. And one day I will be able to do that, because my thing I want to do is build a home for young women who are raped or molested and end up pregnant and lost. And I can have them in the home, give them support, give them love, let them heal, and have counselors there and nurses where they have everything they need, and they can take care of themselves and get their when their baby's born, they can, that gives them a chance to, figure out whether they want to put it up for adoption or if they want to keep the baby, and they can get counseling. And that's what I want to do, because a lot of people are out there that's been raped or molested, including myself, that could have been helped, but no one was there to help them. And I want to be that person to help somebody else, because I've been there and I know what it's like, and I want the best for people. And that's why I'm trying to touch people's lives all the time, is because no one wants to be hurt. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants love. And I mean, why not? Anyway, that's the ABCs of life. I don't know if anybody does them all or is willing to try, but I shared that with you, and I hope that you will ponder on it and start doing some of them. And that's all I have for you today. I'm trying really hard to figure out how to do my GoPro. I got to figure out how to subscribe to the GoPro thingy. Then I'll be able to figure out how to run it. I don't know nothing, and I'm having problems. I guess I'm computer illiterate or stuff like that. But anyway, I'll figure it out. You guys have a good day. See you tomorrow. Ta-ta.